That intro and the outro that you've seen in a few of my vids when I edit on iMovie are back. And if you don't enjoy it, well, too bad, because that's how iMovie vids are going to start from now on when I make an EAS compilation or when I just upload a video in general. So, yeah. The breaking news subject is going to hopefully be back sometime as well. And if you don't enjoy it, again, too bad. So, this picture is a special marine warning that I missed last night because it was late at night. So, yeah. And then I caught a marine weather statement in this compilation, which you will see. It's quite rare for me to catch one of these, actually, because I can't remember the last time I caught one of these marine weather statements. But it was pretty cool to catch one. Oh, and there are special marine warnings in this, too. They are on KH-459 and KDO-94, depending on the location of the alert. But yeah, here is the mini compilation I made for you guys about these special marine warnings, plus the marine weather statement. I'm sorry I couldn't catch that marine warning last night, but it was late at night, and I didn't have time to. So, but yeah, once again, here is the mini special marine warning compilation that I have made for you guys, and is finally here after a few days. Here you go.
To Geneva on the Lake, Ohio, until 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 12 nautical miles northeast of Avon Point to 6 nautical miles west of Cleveland, moving northeast at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Willowick and Cleveland. The forecast for northeast inland Ohio. This afternoon, showers with thunderstorms likely. Marine locations, Lake Erie from Avon Point to Willowick beyond 5 miles from shore. Avon Point to Conneaut and Lake Erie from Geneva on the lake to Conneaut beyond 5 miles from shore. A marine weather statement has been issued for the following areas: Avon Point to Willowick, Avon Point to Willowick beyond 5 nautical miles offshore line U.S. Canadian border, Conneaut to Ripley, New York beyond 5 nautical miles offshore line U.S. Canadian border, Geneva on the lake to Conneaut, Geneva on the lake to Conneaut beyond 5 nautical miles offshore line U.S. Canadian border, Willowick to Geneva on the lake. Willowick to Geneva on the Lake, Ohio beyond 5 nanometers offshore line U.S. Canadian border at 1:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated isolated showers and a few rumbles of thunder, capable of producing winds to around 30 knots. These showers and thunderstorms were located from Avon Point to Conneaut, moving northeast at 25 knots. Mariners can expect gusty winds to around 30 knots, locally higher waves, and lightning strikes. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a special marine warning for nearshore and open waters from Avon Point, Ohio to Geneva on the Lake, Ohio, until 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 12 nautical miles northeast of Avon Point to 6 nautical miles west of Cleveland, moving northeast at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Willowick and Cleveland. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a special marine warning for open waters from Geneva on the Lake, Ohio to Ripley, New York until 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a strong thunderstorm was located 15 nautical miles north of Conneaut, moving northeast at 20 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The strong thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. The forecast for the following marine locations. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a special marine warning for nearshore and open waters from Willowick, Ohio to Ripley, New York, in p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Several strong thunderstorms were located along the lakeshore from Willowwood to Conneaut, moving northeast at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Geneva on the Lake, Fairport Harbor, Ashtabula, and Conneaut. The current time is over Lorraine Harbor, moving northeast at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar. Impact, small craft, briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Lorraine Harbor and Avon Point. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The current time is 2:03 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Waters from Willowwood, Ohio to Ripley, New York. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor immediately until high waves are expected. The forecast for Cleveland and vicinity.